Good evening to everyone. Today's topic is MCQ related to maths, as well as we'll do the triangle pattern especially related to character. So we'll start our process. So first we'll do the math class MCQ. Before that, good evening to all. The first question is related to explanation. It's not a question. So this method helps us to get the round off value of the given number as a parameter. Round off value can be given by your sale method. Round off value can be given by your RINT method. Round off value can be given by your which method? Sale, RINT and round. Three functions are there. Which function it is talking about? If the fractional part is below 5, that means if I am having 7.03, that is fractional part is below 5, then it returns the integer value. Which one is integer value? This is my integer value. It is going to return this one, discarding your fractional part. Next point, if the fractional part same or above 0.5, that means if it is 7.05 or 7.06, 07, 08, 09, including 0.5, then it rounds up to the next integer value. Round up to the next integer value is 8. Though it is an integer value, it cannot be 8.0. Hope I am clear to everyone. So we'll start our processing with the next one. First question, dash method rounds off a floating point number to its nearest whole number. Name the method which is used to round a floating point number to its nearest whole number. Send me your answer. According to the explanation given, as I said that round up to the nearest integer can be your sale method, can be your RINT method, can be your round method. Out of these three, which one is talking about? This one. Quick to give your answer. No one? So I got one candidate answer, two candidate answer. First one is round, second one is round with parenthesis, third one is round. Don't you think that in question it is talking about method? Subhasmita, something is missing. Swagat Kumar Hota. Yes, good. Yes, Rajesh. Got it. Subhasmita, something is missing. Madhusmruti, something is missing. Yes, the correct answer is round method. Because it is talking about whole number. In case of sale, it is not whole number, it is fractional number. In case of RINT, it is not a whole number, it is fractional number, double value. So that's why the answer is round. The round method returns long if the parameter is of type double. It is talking about true or false. Here in the question, we have to emphasize the return type. It says that return type is long. I am emphasizing this one, return type is long. In which case it is talking about if the parameter is of type double, then it will return wrong. So you have to tell me whether it is true or false. Anirudh Mahapatra, math.round. Good evening, Anirudh. It is not asking about process, Anirudh, and it is not asking about which class it belongs to. So only round is enough. Method name round is enough. True. Swagat Kumar says true. If the parameter is of type double, then it will return long value. May I know your original name? Madhusmruti. Rajesh, true. Swagat, true. Yes. Anyone else? Rajdev, true. These are all 9th class students giving answer. Subhasmita, true. Good. Nalini, true. Yes. Now its return type is either long or int. It's either long or int. So in which case int, in which case long, we should know, because it returns whole number. So whole number can be your either integer or long. So it is true. Next question is in front of you. The round method returns dash type. Type means it is talking about data type. If the parameter is of type float, if the parameter is given in the form of float, then what is its return type? Lakshmi Priya, okay. INT. So here one answer given by Rajesh is called INT. If the parameter is of type float, then what will be the return type? If the parameter is of type double, then return type is long. Then I said that return type is either long or integer. That means obviously if the parameter is of type float, then it returns INT. Good. Next question. If the fractional part is 0.5 or below, look at this, it is saying 0.5 or below, then it returns the integral part. True or false? 0.5 or below. I have underlined the required part. 0.5 or below. It's true. Rajesh, before sending you an answer, why don't you rectify, correctly think about it? In a hurry, you are sending your answer and you are deleting it again. Lakshmi also. Be sure about our answer, then send, rather than looking at others' answer and send. False. Good. If it is false, what is the true part? True part. What is the true part? 0.5 is included or excluded, because returns the integral part. That is fixed. Sir, I did not read the question properly. Okay. That's why I have underlined the requirement. Lakshmi, I have underlined the requirement. Whole question is not required. Find out the desired part and work on that. Yes, who can tell me the true part? If the fractional part is 0.5 or below, then it returns the integral part, it is saying. So whether 0.5 is included or excluded for integral part. Good evening, Sahil. Okay, good evening. False, since it returns the same value if the fractional part is below 0.5. Good. Returns the higher value if it is 0.5 or above. Good explanation, Rajesh. If the fractional part is below 5, then above condition is true. Good answer. That means 0.5 is not included. If it is returning the integral part, then 0.5 is not included. 0.5, when it is including the 0.5 or above, then it rounds up to the nearest integer. So that's why it is false. And true part is also discussed with you. Now output question, system.out.println math.round 5.0, 5.4. 5.4. If the parameter is 5.4, then what will be the answer? Okay, got it. I got it, Swagat. Fractional. Next question, math.round 5.4. Result is 5 given by Rajesh. Swagat 5. Question 5 answer is 5. Rajesh next line, yes. Because println is available. So that's why it will display 5, the integral part 5, and will take the control. After displaying it, will take the control to the or cursor to the next line. Why? Because it is 0.4, which is less than 5. Correct answer. Next question. 7.5. Sahil, send your answer with question number 5. Question number 5, answer is 5. Next question is given. 7.5. Math.round 7.5. This time exactly the fractional part is 0.5. Fractional part is exactly 0.5. Think about it and then send the answer. Eight, next line. Okay. Sahil 68, Charan 8, Nalini 8, Rajesh 8, but the type of long and control will move to the next line. What do you mean by but? Rajesh, what do you mean by but? Shita. 6 is 8. Got it? Good. Vaishali 6 is 8. Good. Now this time it is asking 9.8. Question number 7. 9.8. While the class is buffering. Ten. 9.8 is 10. Question number 7, Anirudh, 7 is 10. Because it is above 0.5. So that's why it will round up. Though it is including 5, that's why it is round up to the nearest integer is 8. And this is round up to the nearest integer is 10. Math rod round minus 5.4. You are all struggling with negative number. So that's why I have included the negative number over here. 5.4. Negative value is given. Think and send your answer. Minus 5.4. Yes, quick. We got minus 5.05. Okay. Sahil minus 5.0. Rajesh 5. Nalini Kant minus 5. Who is this? Pensla minus 5.0. minus 5 next line. Rajdev, minus 5 next line because println is given. Good. Anirudh, minus 5. Madhu, Smriti, Lakshmi, minus 5 next line. Rajesh, next line. Rakesh Sharma, 5. Vaishali, minus 5. M. Charan, minus 5. It is minus 5 and control will move to the next line. It is not minus 5.0 because its return type is integer or long. Now in this case, the return type is long because 5.4 is given in the form of double. So long does not contain fractional value. Those who have given minus 5.0, hope they are clear with the answer. It is minus 5. Minus 7.5. 5 is available now. Ansita, it is not 5, it is negative 5. It is negative 5, it's not positive 5. Minus 5, since in the case of negative, round will be doing a reverse operation. Exactly. It is going to perform the reverse operation. Minus 5, because in case of negative, if the fractional part is below 5 or equals to 5, then it will return the same integer value. Excellent. All permutation combination answer is given by Swagat. All possible answer is given by Swagat Kumar Hota. Just it is an opposite of your positive. The work will be negative. Minus 7 people are saying. Minus 7.5 will have your minus 7. No, Sahil, it is not minus 8. Already Swagat has given a nice explanation to all of you. Now this time 5 will be included. Reverse operation of your positive. In case of positive, 5 is excluded. Below 5, integral part. This integral part. But in negative, 5 is included for the negative part. Sahil understood? Those who have given 8, for them the explanation is given. It is just reverse operation. It is minus 7. If you will give this one correct answer, then I will think that you have understood. In case of positive, if it is positive, 9.8 will make it how much? To the nearest integer, biggest nearest integer, that is your 10. If it is negative, that is it is round up to the nearest integer. Then what it will do in case of negative? It will round down. If it is round down, then what is the value? Minus 10 and next line. Okay. Sahil, minus 10. Nalini Kant, yes sir. Minus 10 next line. Good. Minus 9. Anvesh. Nalini minus 9. Sahil minus 10 next line. Minus 10. Anshita minus 10. Correct answer. Now this is minus 10 because it will round down, where in case of negative, the biggest value is having your lowest position in case of negative. In case of positive, it is just reverse. Good observation, everyone. So that's all for your MCQ. Or having one more. Yes, one more MCQ is available. This is the trickiest one. This is the tricky one. Just check it properly, then answer. I will suggest check it properly, then answer. It is a tricky one. No doubt both are positive given. Don't get hurry. Negative. So that's why I have already explained. If it is positive plus 9.8, then what is your answer, Lakshmi? Because it is above 0.5. So that's why it will be your 10. Now it is saying if it is 0.5 or above, in case of positive, if it is below 0.5, then it is returns integral part. If it is 0.5 or above, it is round up. Now in case of negative, it is just reverse. That means if it is 0.5 or below, then it will return the integral part. Because of that reason, 0.5 is included. Integral part is displayed over here. Now this time it is 0.8. It is more than 0.5. In case of negative, it is decreasing. In case of positive, it is increasing. That means in case of negative, it is decreasing. So minus 9. After that, we have minus 10. So that means minus 10 having less value than minus 9. Whereas minus 8 is having higher value than minus 9. It is round up. It is round down. Hope I am clear to you, Lakshmi. Answer is given syntax error. Good. Already got the answer. 15.0. Anvesh. Swam Siddh. Okay, Anvesh, wrong answer, Anvesh. Swagat. Syntax error because runtime, return type of the round. If the parameter is of type double, then is long, and long cannot be stored in int. Excellent, perfect understanding by both Swagat and Rajesh. Very good. Correct answer. That's why I said to everyone, be careful. This is a tricky question. Here, math.round, as I said, if the parameter, let me check my cursor. Where is the cursor is available? Here. Okay. The parameter is of type double. So it will return type will be your long. Return type is long. Now here parameter is of type double. So return type is your long. So look at this. Long plus long. Return is of type long. And long data cannot be stored in integer. So that's why it is going to generate an error. Hope I am clear to everyone. So look at this. We are going to get an error. What type of error it is? It is of syntax error because the data type is mismatch. Higher data type cannot be stored in lower data type. Reason is given over here. Returns double stored in int is wrong. Return double nahi. Return long. It's wrongly given over here. Return long but stored in int. Because parameter is of type double, so return will be of type long. Hope I am clear to everyone. Everybody understood why it is going to generate syntax error? Yes, sir, understood. Okay. The next part is your character triangle pattern. Now everybody recall your triangle pattern. Recall the mechanism of triangle pattern. Ninth and 10th class, recall the mechanism of triangle pattern. Let's start. Now we want to display like this. Just like in the previous class, I will apply the same mechanism. We'll think about the ASCII value and we'll apply it in a character. First of all, int c is equal to how much? We'll decide over here. Int c is equal to how much? This is my inner loop. As I said that we'll start with the inner loop. Here we want to display 65 for the first time. And look at this, your left hand side is constant. So obviously this is going to be my 65. After that, I will check. As I said that your inner loop depends upon the outer loop. So either one will depend. This one will depend upon the outer loop R, or this one will depend upon the outer loop R. Already we have decided this is beginning with 65. That means this is obviously R. But we don't know it is less than or greater than. So we'll check now what should be the R value now. Now we'll think about what should be the R value. For the first time it is iterating once. So if initial value is 1, what value? So that it will iterate only once. 65 to 65, it will iterate only once. Because of that reason, I will take the outer loop and R value will be 65. Am I clear to everyone? How I got R is 65? If you are unable to understand, quickly ask me in that particular position only. 65, if this will be 65, then 65 to 65 will iterate only once. Okay. Now, if this is 65, 65 to 65 can be next time 68, can be next time 64, because updation is not available over here. So that's why after getting this updation, I can decide whether it is less than or greater than. But 65 to 68 it is moving. Or we can say like this, how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, either way you can think. 3 and 4. 4 rows are there. Now how much should be added to this? So that stopping condition I can get. 65 plus how much? Here I am saying 4. 65 plus 4 is how much? 69. So condition can be up to you. What you will take, 68 or 69, it is up to you. If you will take 68, you will say less than equals to 68. If you will say 69, then you will say less than 69. That is up to you. Then what should be the updation? 65 to 69. 65, then 66, then 67. That means it should be R plus plus. 65 plus 1, 66 plus 1, 68. So that's why it is plus plus. Now we'll think about this one. I have to move from 65 to R. First time it is 65. Next time it is 66 because R plus plus. So it will become 66. So R will become my 66. So 65 to 66. It is, yes, 65 to 66. 65 is less than. And also I need to include 66. That's why it is less than is equal to 66, which is R value. Next time it will be 67. R value will be 67 because I am saying plus 1. R plus plus. 65 to 67, where 67 also needs to be included. So that's why less than equals to. Obviously, when I will move from 65 to 67, it will be plus plus. Now rest part is common. Display. Which one I will display? Now it is your turn. You will say which one we need to display. It is row based, then I will display R. If it is column based, then I will display C. Which one I need to display? Which one I need to display? R or C? If it is row based, I will display R. If it is column based, I will display C. Now it is your turn. Excellent. C, Rajdev. Good. Now I will display C with some space because here initially I will display 65. Next time I will display 65, 66. So it is which base? Column base. Look at this. So column values are same. Column values are same. So which one is for the column? Inner one is for the column. Because of that reason, it is C. Why space? Because the internal space that is available between 65 and 66, 67, like this. Internal space. What is missing? What is missing after this? Who can say? What is missing after this? Print ln. Good. After this, we need to have print ln because after completion of a particular column operation, first column operation, then control moves to the next line when it comes to the next row. After completion of the column operation, these two column operation, control moves to the next line. So as I said, this is for your column operation. Now after completion of this column operation, when the control will come out of the loop, it should take the control to the next line. What is missing? What is missing after this? Yes, scope for outer loop is missing because the for loop can execute only one statement. Which one is this one? One statement. But This one is also included for your outer loop. So it cannot execute two statements. This is number 2 statement. So that's why it has to be enclosed within curly bracket is required to make it group or block. Let's see the diagram quickly. R and C. R initial value is 65. Look at this. It is jumping. That means this is executing. Look at this. This is jumping means it is executing. R equal to 65. So in memory, R is 65. R is less than equals to 68. Condition is true. Now when the condition is true, it will enter into the inner loop. Inner loop, first part is your initialization. So C is equal to 65. So memory will contain 65. Next condition, C is less than equals to R. Condition is true because 65 less than equals to 65 condition is true. I will get into the body of the loop where it is displaying the C value. What is C value? C value is 65. That's why it will display 65 over here. After that, updation, that is your C++. C will become your 66 over here. Now 66 is less than equals to R. Condition is false. Now if the condition is false, it will come out of this loop. I'm just putting a scope. I will come out of this loop. But I'm not outside this scope. Because of that reason, it will execute println. That which will take the control to the next line. After that, it will move up and will execute R++. So R++ will make it 66. 66 less than equals to 68. Condition true. Again, it will get into the inner loop where C is equal to 65. That's why here C is 65. 65 is less than equals to R. 65 is less than equals to 66. Condition is true. So after checking this one, if the condition is true, it will enter into the body of the loop where I am displaying C. What is C value? C value is 65. So that's why it will display 65. After that, updation, C++ will make it 66. Here I am making it 66. After that, condition 66 is less than equals to 66. Condition is true. If the condition is true, it will enter into the body where it will display C value. What is C value? 66. That's why I will display 66. Next, updation C++, make it 67. 67 less than equals to 66. Condition is false. If the condition is false, I will come out of this loop and it will execute the print statement where it will take the control to the next line. After that, it will move up for R++ where it will make it 67. Look at the memory. Memory it is 67. 67 less than equals to 68. Condition is true again. I will enter into the body where it is an inner loop. C is equal to 65. Memory is updated to 65. 65 less than is equal to 67. Condition true. Then I will enter into the body. I will display C value. What is C value? 65. So I will display 65. Next, updation C++. Make it 66. 66 less than equals to 67. Condition true again. I will execute this one. It will display C. Now the C value is 66. That's why it will display 66. Then updation C++. Make it 67. 67 less than is equal to 67. Equals to is available. That's why it is true. Again, I will enter into the body. I will display the C value. What is the C value now? 67. So that's why it will display 67. Next, update C++, 68. 68 is less than equals to 67. Condition is false. So I will come out of this and will use println. Now println will take the control to the next line over here. Next, I will move up and will move R++. R is 68. 68 less than equals to 68. Condition is true. Initialize the C to 65. 65 is less than equals to 68 now. This one. True. So that's why I will get into the body of the loop and will display C value. What is C? 65. So here I'm getting 65. C++. 66. 66 less than equals to 68. Condition true. I will display C value. C value is 66. That's why I'm displaying 66. Look at over here. I'm displaying C value. Next, update C++. 67. 67 is less than equals to 68. Condition true. Display C value. C value is now 67. So that's why it is displaying 67. I'm just changing the color over here. C++, 68. 68 less than is equal to is available. So that's why it is true. That means I will display the C value. C value is 68. After that, I will increase it. C value 69. 69 less than equals to 68. False. That means I will come out of this and I will execute println. We'll take the control to the next line. Next, R plus plus. R will increment by 1, which is 69. 69 less than equals to 68. Now the condition is false. So I will come out of this complete loop. So the pattern is over, completed. Hope I am clear to everyone. Quickly give you a confirmation. Understood? So that we can go for character pattern. Quickly give me a confirmation. If you have understood, then we'll move towards the character pattern. And this is my character pattern. First character pattern. A, AB, ABC, ABCD. Sir, can you please show the class program sequence? Definitely. Syntax error. Because show class program sequence. So can you please show the class program sequence? Yes, sir, understood. Okay, let me finish 1 or 2 pattern. Okay, after that, Swagat will do the class sequence program. Or else for that class sequence program, Swagat, one material is required, but I have not prepared the material for today's class. If you don't mind, I can show you, but you are unable to understand. I will prepare a question slide, then we'll do it. But how the function is executing, how the main function is required, in which way methods are called. So we'll take a pull in the end of the class and we'll do it. Specific requirement I can fulfill, Swagat. This is completely different chapter you are asking. Class program sequence. Okay. We'll go for the inner loop. I will send you the pull, Swagat, at the end. Whether you want class program, number program. Okay, let me send at this moment only. I'm just sending you a pull. MCQ with class program. The first one, MCQ and class program, or MCQ with number program. And few students so many times requested me for merge pattern. MCQ with merge pattern. So given pull. Also I will send in the community also. According to your choice, we will continue. Okay. So here int c is equal to dash 65. Why? Because ASCII value of a is 65. So that's why inner loop will start from 65. Obviously this will be my R, because either this one will be my R or this one will be my R. So that's why what it should be? It should be R. Then I will think about the outer loop R value. What is outer loop R value? What is outer loop R value? Outer C is 65, Nalini, got it. Outer loop R value now. Obviously C less than equals to R, because A, B, C, D is given. Sahil Panda 65. So first time A to A, 65 to 65. That's why it is 65. Then 65, 67, 68, 69. 65, 66, 67, 68. So that's why it should be less than equal to 68. 65 to 68. It is an increasing order. So that's why R plus plus. Now, what should be over here? Next time it is 65, 66. This will be your 66. So 65 to 66. So 65 is less than 66. That's why it is less than is equal to. 65 to 66, increasing order. That's why it is plus plus. Then obviously what should I display? This is column based pattern. So obviously I will display C over here. But what is missing before C? What is required be before printing C value? Understood the question? Something is missing over here. I'm displaying C value because it is column based. But if I will display C, it will display 65. As we have seen the previous slide, it will display 65, not A. Now what should I do so that it will display A, not C? Char. Explicit typecasting is required with char. Excellent. So I need explicit typecasting with char. And the next one, obviously println. Though I am having two statements to execute, this is one and this is two, I need curly bracket. So hope everyone has understood this one. We'll quickly move towards the next pattern. Now it is completely your turn. You will send me now A, B, C, D, A, B, C. What should be the initial value of C? Quickly. Initial value of C. One answer at a time. What is the initial value of C? $65. Good. Because look at over here, left hand side. Where is my cursor? Here. Left hand side is constant. It is always begins with A. So I can take A, I can take 65. Good. Good answer. Okay. Now obviously this should be my R. Now decide it is less than or greater than R. Less than or greater than R. Less than equals to or greater than equals to R. Less than equals to or greater than equals to R. It is less than is equal to R because A is having less value than R. A, B, C, D. So it is less than equals to R. But I suggest that always decide based on your outer. What is the R value? R is equals to how much? Based on R value, always decide. Always decide based on R value. Don't get hurry to get the decision for the inner condition. Rajdev, less than is equal to R. Good. R is equal to 68. R is equal to 68 because I will iterate how many times? I will iterate from A to D. So those who are getting confusion with ASCII value, listen carefully. Those who are getting confusion with ASCII value, they should think with the alphabet. So I need to move from A to D first time. Think about the first time, A to D. So what should be the R value? R value should be D now, so that it can iterate from A to D. Those who are getting confusion with ASCII value, I will suggest go with the character. Okay. Next, D to how much? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and 4 time. So stopping condition for R. Stopping condition for R. R is 68 is greater than equals to how many times I told you Swagat? if you are taking alphabet in a condition, then initialization must be alphabet. If initialization is alphabet, then condition must be alphabet. Last time you people did like this. So I said that this is not a proper manner of writing the coding. Less than is equal to 65, or we can say it is A. It is greater than is equal to A, because I want to move from, if this I am considering as D, row initial value, then next time it should be, yes, C. Next time it should be B. Next time it should be A. That means it is iterating from D to A row, or else we can say that it must be in decreasing order, because it is iterating 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it is decreasing order. D to A it is moving. You can see from the right hand side, I am just showing you why it is decreasing order, because it is from D to A. You can see quite clearly from here, right hand side. So if it is moving from D to A, obviously R value should be given or not. R value plus or minus. R plus plus or R minus minus. R minus minus given. Good. R minus minus, decreasing order. See, already you people have given that C is less than equals to R, because D is having higher value, A is having smaller value. So that's why A is less than equals to D. If A is less than equals to D, obviously this is C++. Rest is quite easy. I will display which one? C value. But C value, I think it is of type character, but really in C it will store not A, it will store 65 only. So be careful. Don't display C with typecasting, even if you are storing alphabet. Why I am using alphabet? Because some students are getting confused with your ASCII value in a decreasing order. Good. So after that we have println and curly bracket. Don't forget about this curly bracket. Some students are putting println after this curly bracket, which is wrong, because after this the loop, after the completion of your outer loop, the pattern is completed. So that's why we cannot put println outside this. These are the common errors. Avoid this. Use alphabet for this one. Initial value of C. Use alphabet. Character typecasting. Good. Use alphabet now. For next pattern, use alphabet. Use alphabet for the next pattern. What is the C value? Look at this. Left hand side is constant or right hand side is constant. Sahil says that C is equals to Z. Rajesh Kumar says that C is equal to Z. Rajdev perfectly understood. Rajdev. Good answer, beta Rajdev. C is equals to R this time. Why R? C has got a perfect idea regarding this. Z to A. Because right hand side is constant, left hand side is fixed. Let me show you. C is equal to Z. Arey yaar. What is the pattern? Can you see the pattern? कहाँ पे है आपका pattern? This is your pattern. Left hand side is changing. Left hand side is changing and right hand side is constant. Right hand side is constant. That means stopping condition is constant. Let me take you to the Java screen. Okay. As per you are saying, I am going with you for Okay, int c is equal to, you are saying z. Okay, capital Z semicolon. Now tell me the stopping condition. Yes, tell me the stopping condition, Rajesh. Or you are saying c is equal to z, and who is saying Sahil also says c equals to z, Nalini z, but Lakshmi says r, Swagat says r. Good. Next, Nalini can say r. Okay, fine. I am going with you. C is equal to z. What is the next one? Yes, what is the next one? C is equal to z. Next part, tell me. Yes, next part. C is less than equals to or greater than equals to. C is less than equals to or greater than equals to. Quickly, why you stopped out, everyone? Next part. What is the next part, beta? C is less than equals to or greater than equals to. Is there any problem? Condition. C is less than equals to W. Sorry, sir, I changed my answer. R. Since all the cases we do not require Z. Good. So that's why it should be R, because left hand side is changing. That's why it should be R. Now, from which position to which position I am moving? Let me take the pattern first of all for you. I think it was which one? ABC नहीं था आपका, ZYX था. Yes, this one. ZYXW. So the pattern was like this. ZYXW, which is in capital letter. The next time it was YXW. It was YXW. Next time it was XW. Next time it was W. So look at this. Right hand side is having fixed value. Right hand side is fixed value. Now that's why I cannot decide over here at this moment. But I know that the last one is your W. Stopping condition is your W. So that's why I will put W over here. W. Semicolon. Now let's go to the outer one, where R is equals to how much? R is equals to how much, you can say? It is quite clear. Rho. C is greater than equals to W. Yes, R value. Left hand side, by mistake I typed right hand side. Okay, got it. Though it starts from Z. Look at this row. So that's why it should be Z. Then only C will be Z. Because I am saying R. So if R value initially is Z, so C initial value will be Z. Then only it will start from Z. Now from Z to what it is coming, look at this. From Z to it is coming W. So Z is bigger value. So greater than is equal to W. And then after that Z to W I will come. So in a reverse order. So what I will do, Z to W, R minus minus. Understood everyone? Then we'll go for the inner one. Now Z to Z one time, no problem. Next time it is coming this one. It is Y. So this will be Y. So what should be this one? C is less than equals to W or greater than equals to W? Your job. C is less than equals to W or C is greater than equals to W. Yes, R is Z we got. Already somebody has given. C is greater than equals to W. Good. C is greater than is equals to W because initial value of R is Z. I am moving Z to W. So obviously Z is greater than W. Now after that I will say C minus minus. Why? Because I want to move Z to W. This is my R. C is greater than equals to W. Then inside this, I think space I have given over here, not required. Then inside this, I will say system dot out dot print. Within parenthesis, what I will display? I will display C plus space semicolon, and I will display println. So I will say system dot out dot print ln, where I don't need this one. I need a curly bracket over here, so I'm putting curly bracket, and I'm just making this a remark statement because it is going to generate an error at the time of execution. So let's execute it. We are getting 90, 89, 88, 87. Already I told you why we are going to get this one, what is missing. Already I told you if something is missing in this case, you are going to get logical error. What is missing? Quickly, why I am not getting alphabets, why I am getting numbers. Typecasting is required. Where it is required? Rajdev, good answer. Where it is required? Can we give typecasting like this? C, then CHAR. I'm getting error. Look at this, I'm getting error over here. Red marks. Typecasting is always done left hand side. Remember, typecasting is always done in left hand side, not right hand side. So where I will do, I will put it over here. Now we are going to get the desired output. If you want to give tape space, you can get the output like this. If I'll give tape space, I will get the output like this. /T for tape space. Okay. Fine. Let me see. I want this one now. ZXVT. I want ZXVT. Then XVT. We need XVT. Then I need VT. VT. Then I need T. Necessary changes. Quickly, your job is necessary changes. You can clearly tell me which part you are doing. Yes, we'll start quickly, as quick as possible. Pattern is given to you. I'm sending the pattern. I don't think it will come in a straight line. No, I am unable to send the pattern over here. It is coming in a straight line. So quickly, ZXVT. Initial value of C. C is equal to how much? C is equal to what? What is C is equals to? Rajdev says R. Okay, it's already available. Then if this is R, then what is R initial value? Then decide R is equal to C is equal to R. Okay. Then R is equal to C is equal to R. Yes, got it. R is equal to, decide from here, because this is starting from C initial value, I need to print Z. Then what should be the R value, initial value, so that it will start from Z? Obviously R is equal to, yes, obviously R is equal to what? Yes, R is equal to Z. R is already correct, it is Z. Now from Z to I will move T, then R is greater than is equal to what? R is greater than is equals to what? Or R is less than is equal to what? Greater than equals to T. Good. Now instead of W it should be T, because I am moving from Z, row is Z, then X, then V, then T. Then obviously it is minus minus, because from Z to T I will come. So is it R minus minus? Next question, is it R minus minus? Is it R minus minus? Yes, condition is over. Rasdev, condition is over. I am just looking for updation. R. Yes, Rajesh said that R minus equals to 2. Good. Because the gap between Z and X is 2. Between X and V is 2. Between V and T is 2. But it is in decreasing order. That's why it is minus is equal to 2. Now I will come back to this one. Initially, I will start from Z and I will stop at gas, because look at this, right hand side is constant. Why it is minus 2? Now there is no change in this. No change in this. We'll get ZX. Look at over here. We are getting ZXVT. Here we are getting ZXVT. XVT. VTT. Okay. Now we'll move towards the next pattern. ZXVT हो गया आपका. Next pattern चलते हैं. Next pattern is in lower case and upper case. Let me change it. Yes. Yes, we got the pattern now. Quick to give the answer now. What is C initial value? Given, not given yet. C initial value. And next one is your capital letter. According to that, you have to decide. Okay. C is equal to R. I think it is wrong. C is equal to R तो नहीं हो सकता यहाँ पे. No, it is wrong. Okay, we'll go to the slide now. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. It cannot be R. Okay, so here I'm just shifting towards the Java screen. I'm just putting it B, B, C, B, C, D. I'm just changing over here. Here I need lowercase b. Then here I am having B, C, lowercase b, capital C. And here I am having B, C, D, lowercase b, capital C, and lowercase d. That is B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E. Okay, let's start. C is equal to int C is equal to B. Okay, int c is equals to b given. Okay, next c is less than equals to or greater than equals to. Next part. Yes, c is equal to b. Quickly. Next part. C condition. Condition for C. Condition for C. Nobody is giving condition for C. Which type of pattern it is? Which type of pattern it is? Is it not going to be row based alternate pattern? Why don't you think it like this? Yes, got it. C is less than is equal to R. Yes, given. C is less than is equals to R. Yes, C is less than equals to R. Then C plus plus or minus minus. C plus plus or minus minus. C plus plus. Okay. C plus plus. Now let's move. R is equal to how much? Sir, continue class is ending. What is continue class is ending? Sir, I don't understand this. Can you please do the dry run? Okay, okay. Let's see what it is happening. Then we'll do the dry run. R is equal to B. Okay. R. तो फिर आप लोग कैसे सोच रहे थे सर हमें मर्ज पैटर्न सिखा दीजिए स्पेस पैटर्न सिखा दीजिए. Okay. Then is equals to B. R is equal to B. Row will start with B and will end at row condition. Class is ending. From my side it is going on. Sir, class is ending. It's going on बेटा. एंड स्ट्रीमिंग तो कहीं नहीं हुआ है अभी तक. एंड स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं हुआ है यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है. जस्ट रिफ्रेश. रिफ्रेश योर डिवाइस. No, and both the laptop it is working, but still it is going on in this side. I'm checking this one. Yes, on right hand side it is going on. R is less than equals to E. Okay. R is less than is equal to E. The lowercase or uppercase, given lowercase. Okay. Then it is R plus plus minus minus R plus plus or R minus minus. Beta, let me complete the pattern first, then we'll do the dry run. Lakshmi, let me complete the pattern first of all. After program is completed, then only we can able to do the dry run. R++. Okay. So obviously there will be no change in this part, display part. Any changes required in the display part? Rajdev got R++. Any changes in the display part? Lakshmi, you might have not got, this is alternate pattern. This is lowercase, next alternate is uppercase, next lowercase, next it is uppercase. The very simple one, it is alternate pattern, Lakshmi. That's why you are asking for dry run. अगर आपको समझ में आ जाता नहीं सर ये alternate pattern में है, dry run की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है यहाँ पे. If condition is required, good. Now here I need an if condition because it is an alternate pattern. Is it row based or column based? Based on that condition will be applied. Row based or column based? सर अगेन एंडेड. अरे यार क्या हो रहा है, मेरे साइड में तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. मेरे साइड आउट नाउ. ये सर एंडेड. मेरे साइड में कैसे कंटिन्यू हो रहा है बेटा? कौन सा लिंक लेके गए हो आप? Okay, if condition is given, if C modulo 2, because it is column based, so that's why if C modulo 2 equals to 0, then what should I display? Because look at this, B, 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 C, C, C. Okay, now if it is even, then what should I do? Beta, now we have to decide C, where C value is your B. What is B value? According to that, we have to decide. Then it is saying that if C modulo 2 equals to 0, then I will display the character form of C. Else, I will display the character form of C minus 32. Okay. So, I will display the character form of C. If it is even, Rajesh says, else I will display character form of minus 32. Why minus 32? Because the gap between uppercase and lowercase is 32 and lowercase is having higher ASCII value than the uppercase. So if I will subtract, then it will do. Let me see how you are given the parenthesis. Yes, good Rajesh. Parenthesis is required. In morning I said parenthesis is required over here. I will show you if I am not going to give the parenthesis, what will happen. So we got B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 E, E, E. Let me do that dry run. Look at this. It is alternate pattern, Lakshmi. So that's why if condition is required, though it is column based, I will put if condition over here. Obviously, this is B to E. Look at this. It is going from B to E. So row is B to E. Now, after that, C is equal to B because look at this. Left hand side is constant B. So that's why C is equal to B. If C is equal to B, obviously right hand side is your R. B to E, increasing order, R plus plus. B to R, what is R? R is B. B to B, then next time it is plus plus. C, B to C. So that's why it is increasing order plus plus. As I said that in case of alternate pattern, I will check the condition either with R or with C. Though it is column based pattern, I am saying C modulo 2. What is the ASCII value of B? If lowercase a is 97, then lowercase b will be 98, where 98 is even. 98 is even. Even means it is true. It will come over here. I need to display it in lowercase. Look at this. I am displaying it in lowercase. So that's why no change with this. But If it is false, I will go to uppercase. So ASCII value for capital A is 65. ASCII value for capital B is 66. Look at the difference between 90 and 66. That is 32. So that's why minus 32. Now I am saying I did it capital B, I did it capital E, I did it capital B. Necessary changes in the code. Necessary changes in the code. Yes, sir, understood. Now I made few changes. Swagat, Rajesh, Lakshmi, Rasdev. I made few changes over here. I made change it to capital B. These are all capital I did. Necessary changes in the program. Quick. I already told you what are the changes that I did. According to that, you will make the changes. Only I have converted from lowercase to capital B. To display what? Same pattern. Swagat, same pattern. If condition is required. Already we have if condition. I said necessary changes in the code. Lakshmi, necessary changes in the code. Okay, I am showing you. I am getting this output. Necessary changes in the code. Nobody? Already 10 beta. Quickly. Sir, time. What time? Acha, you need time to think about it. Okay, then we can go for this one as a homework. Okay, this is an homework, and as well as you have one more homework, this one. So today's homework is in front of you. Give me some time. Okay, given. So that's why I say that it is an homework. And this live class homework is in front of you. This live class homework is A, AB, ABC, ABCD. Only logical part in the comment section. Let me see how many of you can able to do. Last time, I think Swagat was the first candidate to given the answer. And that was correct answer. And second one, Lakshmi and Ayush of 10th. Asutosh of 10th. Only 3 candidates was capable enough to do it. Rajesh, don't send your answer. They are asking for time. So this is a homework. I think you have not seen. I have already given homework, Rajesh. So they need time, and I don't have time at this moment to wait for. So that's why I said homework. 2 homeworks are there for you. This one, if I will convert it to capital letter, then what are the necessary changes that I need to do? Number 2, this one, A, AB, ABC, ABCD. These 2 are homework. And we got MCQ and class program 67%. Okay, I'm sending the query in a community. Okay, let me see about, based on that pool, we'll decide the mechanism, and I will prepare the slides accordingly, fundamental, then the programs. So that's all for today's class. Good night. Good night to all. Sir, comment section of which video? Are same live video. Same live video. Okay. Whatever your requirement, you send it. I will prepare accordingly. So that's why I said that give me your requirement prior. पहले बोल दो, उस हिसाब से हम स्लाइड प्रिपेयर करेंगे जो आपको समझ में आए. ओके. एग्जीक्यूशन प्रोसेस या फिर व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ मेन मेथड, इज इट मैंडेटरी टू राइट मेन मेथड, if the member by default access specifier of a class, everything, whatever question you have, practical questions you can ask.